It's a case spotlighting the dangers of unchecked AI. A mother from Arizona testifying this week before Congress after scammers cloned her teenage daughter's voice in a fake kidnapping plot.
Mom, these bad men have me. Help me, help me, help me. She begged and pleaded as the phone was taken from her. A threatening and vulgar man took the call over. Listen here, I have your daughter. You call anybody, you call the police. I'm going to pop her stomach so full of drugs. I'm going to have my way with her. I'm going to drop her in Mexico and you'll never see your daughter again. It wasn't just her voice. It was her cries. It was her sobs. It was just not her voice.
Well, you just heard from Jennifer DeStefano describing the terrifying call she received. It happened in January, and she did believe it was made by her 15-year-old daughter. She's now calling for urgent action from lawmakers to address the threats of AI. And here with us now to talk more about those efforts and her experience, we are joined by that mother, Jennifer DeStefano. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
So we just heard a portion of your testimony. Describe what you were feeling and thinking as this call was happening.
It was horrifying. It's the worst fear any parent could ever have, is the sound of your child in harm's way, begging and pleading for you to come help them, and just feeling completely helpless and not knowing what to do. And it's haunting.
So Jennifer, when did you realize, I know you said that it wasn't her voice, but they were her cries. When did you realize that it was not, in fact, your daughter?
It wasn't until I actually spoke to her. I was told that she was safe with my husband, but I didn't believe him. My brain just couldn't process that I had just spoken to her with the kidnappers. There's no way that wasn't who I spoke to. So I got her on the phone and I asked her multiple times to confirm that's really her I'm talking to. She's really safe. Is it really you? Are you sure you're really safe? And after multiple times of reassurance, I finally believed her.
Yeah, that's so good. I mean, you do the smart thing there of giving her a call, speaking with her yourself. But, you know, this is something, sadly, that really is happening to more and more American families. What motivated you, to go to Washington to testify before senators?
I knew that if we didn't take action, if we don't create consequences, if we don't create legislation, then all it's going to do is enable these criminals to keep doing what they're doing and then even take it to a further level. And that's what horrified me the most. Was I stayed up all night thinking, what happens if they use this to lure a child? They wanted to kidnap me, but who next? Next, they could be used for human trafficking, for a whole bunch of different magnitudes. And that's what scared me the most. And that's why we had to stop this.
And luckily, you did not fall victim to the scam, but it doesn't change, obviously, how scary it was for you, how scary it was for your family. But other people have fallen victim to these kind of scams and been swindled out of lots of money. What do you think needs to be done to stop this and the people who are trying to perpetuate the scam?
There needs to be criminal consequences to stop it before it even gets to that level. So in my situation, it was deemed a prank call. There was nothing they could do. Other people who have been harmed, they need to step up. They need to let their law enforcement know so that they can have case numbers, that the law enforcement can pursue those situations. But we need to have legislation. We need to have criminal action even before it gets to that level so that we can stop it before it gets to that bar.
And I know you did ask the committee yesterday if this is our, quote, new normal. If nothing is done to stop it, Jennifer, do you think it is?
That's a very scary idea. I was talking to my kids about even bullying. There's so many different ways that this can go. You can't believe everything you see or you hear, even if it's from what used to be a trusted source, your family member. So this is going to create a whole new reality for us, and it's going to really unravel our sense of trust and our sense of what is truth.
It absolutely definitely could. Are you confident something will be done? I mean, after testifying before senators yesterday, that maybe some positive progress will be made?
I'm actually I'm very hopeful. I see both sides. It is a nonpartisan issue coming together in unison on their concern in this matter. So that gives me great hope that they'll be able to take swift action.
And my last question for you. I know yesterday, obviously, you recounted what happened to you, but you also expressed some optimism. So it sounds like you don't think this is necessarily all bad when it comes to AI.
Yeah, listening to the other panel experts that were with me and learning about how it can be used in purposes like education, like I mentioned in there, I had a child with learning disabilities and speech delays. And so it can be really monumental in helping those children or individuals get the different types of services they need at an earlier age to help do early intervention for better outcomes. So I can see how it can be used in a really positive manner that can really benefit society, so long as we can keep controls on the negative side.
Absolutely. So some more people are not scammed or attempted to be scammed. Jennifer DeStefano, thank you so much for testifying in front of our senators, for sharing your story. We certainly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.